I would like to ask Keisha to come up here. It's been a few years ago, but I had the honor of attending a session at our church about Interfaith Hospitality Network, and this really dynamic woman shows up there as the head of that agency, and that's when I met Keisha. So you know her as the executive director of the Rape Crisis Center now. You also should recognize that as a United Way agency, and the United Way gives an honor each year for give, advocate, and volunteer. The Advocate of the Year is Keisha Gibson Carter. Now, one last thing. I have to make her clarify from time to time, because when she starts out with "now Sam," I go, "Now Keisha, which Sam you talking to?"
Usually that's the one that pays the mortgage, huh? Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedules. This is a Friday night, and we all probably want to be home on our sofas relaxing after working all week. And so we are so very grateful to each of you for being here. More importantly, we have sold out, so we are really excited about that. Thank you so much. So, Pearls of Power Awards Gala. This was an opportunity for us to showcase the Rape Crisis Center's services, as well as introduce Pearls of Power Awards Gala as one of our featured activities and events during Sexual Assault Awareness Month, which is April. We have been very, very busy at the Rape Crisis Center, busy working to bring awareness and attention and bring our community into focus with regard to how you all can join our efforts to avert sexual violence on every side. So again, we appreciate you for all that you do, and I recognize that I am nothing without the support of our phenomenal staff, our intrepid volunteers, as well as our board of directors who work tirelessly to make what we do possible each day. I often tell people that it is a joy for me to work at the Rape Crisis Center. And how can you say that it's a joy to work for an organization whose name denotes a double negative, rape and crises? Well, at the Rape Crisis Center, I recognize that we are both a proactive as well as a reactive organization. We are one of the few nonprofit organizations who are poised to essentially work ourselves out of business. In that, on one hand, we are in place to provide that reactionary support to victims of rape and sexual assault. We are a part of our organized SART team here in Savannah, which is our sexual assault response team, whereby we are essentially first responders. Along with law enforcement, we work in tandem to provide wraparound services to the victims who we encounter. On the other side of that service, however, and the part that really drives me and makes me take advantage of every single platform that we possibly can, is our prevention, education, and awareness arm. And through that opportunity, we are able to connect with many facets within our community, recognizing that sexual violence is a public health issue, and we like to acknowledge on our school level with regard to our good touch, bad touch, our anti-bullying programs, as well as our building healthy relationships. Through those efforts, we connect with schools, colleges, as well as businesses. Colleges is what brings us to this evening tonight with regard to our honor. We are privileged to recognize the support that we have received from our universities in the persons of Dr. Davenport Dozier of Savannah State University and Dr. Linda Blyken of Armstrong State University. We are partners with both of those universities, and we wanted to take this opportunity to recognize those women for the phenomenal jobs that they do in keeping their campuses safe, but also recognize that they have a heavy mantle to carry and that they are constantly competing with the criminal element that exists in our city today. That, coupled with individuals who come from all around the state, all around the United States, and all around the world to their college campuses, each of them bringing different climates to the culture that these presidents have tried to promote with regard to balance on their university campuses. Dr. Blyken, Dr. Davenport Dozier, Deidre, who's here to stand in for her, we want to acknowledge to you that we appreciate our longstanding relationship as collaborative partners with us here at the Rape Crisis Center. We want to continue to encourage you to promote healthy relationships on your campuses, promote safety on your campuses, and promote responsibility and response to victims of sexual violence when it occurs. So for that, we say thank you, and tonight we want to honor you. So, Dr. Linda Blyken, will you come up? Dr. Blyken, I really love this Pearls of Power thing. I think we're on to something good, guys. I want to arm you with these pearls of power, and as you go about your day-to-day, we want you to look at this bracelet and look at these pearls and recognize that the staff, the volunteers, the board members, we recognize all the hard work that you do, and we're here to stand beside you along the way.